Okay, this is our first try at radical numbers or square roots. We're going to be simplifying square roots here. Now, the magic numbers when we're simplifying square roots is your square numbers. 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. Let me time myself here so I don't start talking too long. 36, 49, because they each break down to a whole number square root, or what in math we call them radicals. 81, 100, 121, 144. After that, we just start using the calculator quite a bit. Now I'm going to show you exactly how we want to go about simplifying our radicals. So, with your calculator, you take your 192 and you start dividing 192 divided by, I'll pick 81. I start with the big numbers and I'm looking for a whole number. That's 2.37, so that doesn't work. So I clear that out and I go 192 divided by 64, and that's 3. So 192 is equal to 64 times 3. It's already under a radical, so we put our radical signs in. We broke down our radical to 64 and 3, and then radical 64 is 8. So when I start looking at your homework and quizzes or tests, I need to see the radical 64 and the 8 as an answer. We're going to add, we're going to subtract, we're going to multiply as we go along. Same thing, let's move over here to this one, 32. 32, we can go with 4, but we're better off going with 16. Let me try to show you something here. Radical 16, radical 2. Because 16 times 2 is 32. Radical 16 is going to be 4, so 4 radical 2. But somebody might say, hey, what if I took radical 32 and turned it into 4 times 8? Radical 4 times radical 8, and that's 2 radical 8. The problem with this way is it's got an extra step, because now our radical 8 still breaks down. 8 breaks down to 4 times 2, and now we have 2 times 2 times radical 2, so that's how we get to 4 radical 2. So, like reducing a fraction twice, this one, if you get the right number first, or the biggest magic number over here, then it works pretty well. Now, moving on to bigger numbers, we could do the multi-step, or let's just start down here with 288. 288 divided by 144. That's the biggest number I got. Actually turns into 2. So I'll take 188, 144, radical 2. 144 times 2 is 288. That's why we're dividing, because we need to find the multiply. Square root, or radical 144, is 12. So this is the process of breaking down the square roots. Now, it may take us a while to get to 112, but the best we're going to do is 16 and 7. And again, if you just want to look at 16 and 7, 112 is equal to 16 times 7. 16 is one of our magic numbers. 4 radical 7. So, this is 4 examples. I need to see for full credit as we go through homework and as we go through everything else, the numbers you're using to break them down. So I need to see all of this. Looking for this step, then looking for the answer. Looking for the step, then looking for the answer. The key of this thing is to have your magic numbers, your radicals, your square numbers written down off to the side as you start to simplify these. This is the first step in learning radicals. I hope it helped. I'm going to send you some worksheets, of course. Maybe I'll send you a couple with the answers and that kind of stuff. Feel free to contact me as we go through the process. The end.